the purpose of the project. Thank you.
All right. So Ryan, I hope you're noting that down. Please take some time to go ahead and improve your project. Okay. Okay. Any other comment for Ryan's project? None? Okay. So Ryan, I will also talk about your project for a bit. So I noticed, so your project was literally two problems in one. You're trying to talk about coronavirus, and then you're also talking about poor hygiene, but I feel like you focused more on the coronavirus, and then for the poor hygiene bit, you didn't exactly engage so much on that. And then it would also be nice as you're creating the project that, yes, there's a problem, but like, what is the solution? So for poor hygiene, I don't know, maybe I skipped and I didn't see that, but yes, like, what's the solution to poor hygiene? Like, what are the problems? Yes, people probably know it's bad, but what are really the problems that it causes, and how can people prevent those problems? Yes, so I think you could also, so for coronavirus, I think you talked about masks, but then for the poor sanitation, what exactly? Then another thing, I saw that you had to clicked a certain block for the next background to continue. You said it was going to wait for a bit. So there's someone who will come and play your project, they click the green flag, they think all I'm just doing is clicking the green flag. So they will not be able to see the project at the end because they don't know, oh, I go and click this block and then it continues. So make sure you add that block. Yes, so that was Ryan's project. So next we are going over onto Andrew Chigozi's project. So Andrew, please share your slides and then your project after, but just before you start your project, make sure that you just briefly tell us what it's about. Andrew, are you with us?
Yeah. Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew Chigozi. I'm 13 years old and I'm from St. Mary's College, the senior one. My problem statement is why I created this game was to stop boredom among people and also to create awareness on Code Academy Uganda because they have helped me to create such a good game like this. And we will always experience problems along the way because no one is perfect, not even a computer. The solution to my problem of boredom was to create this game to make life fun. And I noticed a lot of mistakes, but thanks to the knowledge I was given from Code Academy Uganda, I was able to solve the mistakes and make this game. Okay, so here's my game. The game is just, you have to use this car in front of you here to be able to dodge incoming cars using the arrow keys, left and right arrow keys. So let us start. The game is just to make life fun and stop boredom. So we're supposed to dodge the car like that. And if we hit that car, the game will stop and you've failed. So the goal of the game is to beat this high score of 19 And gradually, as you're moving on, this speed increases. So that's my game. Thank you.
Any comments? Anything you have to say for Andrew's project?
I love that project. It was nice. I hope I get to play it.
Okay, so Andrew, it seems like it's not only Ella who wants to play that game. So someone in the chat is also saying they want to play that game. So how can they access the game? Could you maybe send a link, or yeah, I think a link is a better option. Yes. Any other comments?
I'll send the link.
All right. Yes, Ariella says it's a really nice game. Yes, any other comment, compliments? Okay, so I'm also going to, okay, so yes, Mami Elaine, please go ahead.
Thank you, Teacher Charity. Good morning, members.
Good morning.
I just checked in to thank Chigozi for the project. When I see, I don't know if they call them sprites or what, those many things in the background there, I know that there is a lot of work that has gone into that and a lot of thinking and preparation. So I just want to thank him for his project. Thank you.
All right, any other comments about his project? It can even be a question, just asking. It can just be a question, just asking how exactly he did that. He did that for those of you doing Scratch and you're wondering how. Okay, yes, so there are more comments coming in the chat. So Andrew, you can check that out. So Andrew, I noticed that the high score was 19. Yes, Ella or Elaine, yes, please go ahead.
Okay, I want to know if he drew the cars, he's uploaded the cars. Oh.
Yes, Andrew, a question for you.
I uploaded the class online, but I created the scripts. I made the codes myself.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so Andrew, I noticed the high score was 19. So I'm assuming that if someone goes beyond 19, it will like to beat that score that someone is trying to beat against, right?
Yes, yes.
So did you use the cloud variables?
Yes, I did. But I haven't
All right. All right, so I think that is so nice. So for those interested in, oh, Andrew, could you like maybe upload it right now so that you send the link and then we just paste it here in the chat. So for those of you who are interested in playing the game, you will see the highest score. So that means it will not be just your score. So if someone gets like 85 and you get 13, you can work hard to beat that person's score. Yes, so that was Andrew's project. So we are moving on to Marcus Joel Emanzi. Are you with us? Please share your screen. So your slides and then your project.
Yes. My name is Marcus Joel Amanzi. I'm 12 years old and I go to Hillside Primary School, Nalia. The problem statements I chose is mathematical problems. Why the problem? I have seen people who have had a hard time solving mathematical problems. My project text is a simple guessing game. Thank you. So this is the guessing game. Like I put here, import random number equals to random.randit, which is random integer 1 between 1 and 10. So player name equals to input, hello, what is your name? Number of guesses is equal to 0. Print okay plus the player name, then I am guessing a number between 1 and 10. While number of guesses is less than 5, guess equals integer input brackets number of guesses plus 1. If guess is less than number, print your guess is too low. If guess is greater than number, print your guess is too high. If guess is equivalent to number, break. If guess is equivalent to number, print you guess the number in plus a string number of guesses plus tries. Else print you did not guess the number was plus the string, then the number. Then that code is for the guess. That code is for how you for the guessing game. Now for the import title equals to title screen is equal to title.get screen. S is equal to background color in brackets yellow. Title.pen color is equal to maroon. Title.shape is in brackets title. Then title.pen size is 6. Then L is equal to integer input in brackets, enter the length of the sides of the polygon. Then title.fill color in brackets green, title.begin fill. For X in range number, then for X in range means it will draw the number of, it will draw that polygon that you've put. Like if the number up here is 4, it will, and you put input 100, it will draw that number. Title.right in brackets 360/number, then title.forward length, then title.end fill. So if I'm to run this, let me share my entire screen. Then I will input my name, Marcus. Okay, Marcus, I am guessing a number between 1 and 10. So I'm putting a random guess. Your guess is too high. You see, I did not guess the number was 1. So there's no polygon that has one side. So I will just run again. So Marcus 7, 5, 4, again, there's no polygon with 2 sides, so I'm going to start again. So I'll have to start again until I get sides like 6, 8, 4. So Marcus 8, 6, 9. So the answer was 9. So I'll minimize this. Then you put in, the answer was 9, so I put in like, yeah, not 100, 100 is too big, like 90. So I go to this screen and it will draw the 9 sided polygon, although I don't know what it's called. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Does anyone know what a 9-sided polygon is called? Elaine, do you know it maybe? Andrew, what's a 9-sided polygon called?
Isn't it a nonagon?
Nanogon. Okay. So Marcus, this is what I picked from your game. So you are guessing it's a number in between 1 and 10. And if the computer happened to have chosen that number, then it draws the polygon with those sides. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. So does anyone have any comments for Marcus's project? And yes, please go ahead if you have any comments. Andrew, there were some comments that were left in the chat for your project, so I hope you check those out. Yes, any comments for?
Python was too hard to understand.
Okay. Yes. So Elaine Gladys is also saying, I never got the codes. Hold on. So is the word nanogon or nonagon? What is the word? It's a nonagon. Okay. Yes. Nonagon. All right. So that is cleared. Yes. So any other comments about Marcus's project? Yes, some people have commented how they didn't understand the codes. Any other comments? Compliment, any maybe kind of constructive criticism, anything? Okay, to the trainer, Teacher Diana.
Yes, thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you so much. One thing I know about Python is if you start explaining or presenting from the code, yeah, people would get lost immediately, yeah. So Marcus, next time as you're presenting, kindly start from showing us the results, yeah. Firstly, you show the results,
Okay.
tell us what your project is about, tell us exactly what the project is about. Even before, you should only show us the code when someone, for example, asks, because at that time they really want to see what did you do behind the scenes, that we can get a result as this. Okay, so to all of us who do Python or even Scratch, yeah, most of us do not know these languages. We do not know these languages, so we'd lose interest if you start from the back end or the behind the scenes, and then later we are missing out on the results, which are really awesome to watch. Yeah, so I empower you guys to please start from the results. Let us enjoy the results, and then the excitement of the results will lead us straight to asking, oh, how did you do that in the back end? Something like that. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, that was my point. Thank you.
All right, Teacher Edward has something to say. Yes, Teacher Edward, you're muted. We are waiting for you. Okay, so Marcus's project, yes, so Teacher Dan has mentioned something. I think that was very nice. Yes, even from scratch. When I tell you to just briefly tell us what your project is about before you click the green flag, for example, in Scratch, I just mean to say, okay, so you'll say my project is about a girl who does this, and this. So then we see now also like Marcus, if I was to like briefly explain your project before I like run the code, I'll just say, so my project is about guessing a number that the computer has chosen. So if you guess it, it will draw the polygon with those number of sides. If those sides do not exist, then it will not draw anything. Yes. So Marcus, another thing, I think I really thank you so much, Teacher Dana, for your feedback. Yes, people want to first see the results and then you can try explaining the code. So another thing, Marcus, as you are explaining your code, in my opinion, you are just reading. So you're saying, Tato, this, like people don't even know what Tato is. Like, for example, what is Tato? So as you're explaining even your code, you will, just tell us, this is the code that drew the polygon. This is the code, and maybe you try to explain it starting from there, so that people already have a picture on what is going on. And maybe you could do this if you've not yet studied it in class, but you could also create a provision whereby if someone guesses a number, I don't know, is it in your game? Let me first say, where if someone guesses a number, say 7, the computer should have the ability to tell the person that, no, it's greater than the number you've guessed. So that someone knows, okay, so if it is 7, so I have option maybe 8, 9, and 10. Otherwise, it becomes so hard to ever get the number the computer is guessing. Yes,
but that is what, that thing, when I said 7, your guess is too high. 5, your guess is too high.
Okay. Wow.
Like that.
Okay.
It says your guess is too low, like that.
Oh, I've seen that. Thank you. Yeah, you actually put that. Okay, so Teacher Edward's hand is up. I don't know if he has anything to say, but while he is not.
Yes, Charity, I have something to say. Hello?
Yes, please go
ahead. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
can.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our dear parents and the participants. Yes, Marcus. Now, I noticed something in your project. You know me, I love to spot those things that get off a little bit. When you were passing in your guesses, it was telling us your guess is too high. When you put in 6, then you put in 5, it said your guess is too high. Then you passed in 4, and then it said your guess is too high. And then you passed in 3, and still it said your guess is too high. Now, if you are drawing polygons, literally there's no polygon that has 2 sides or 1 side. So if when you pass in 3, it still says your guess is too high, meaning it's waiting for 1, whereby there's no polygon at that place. So I believe there's something you should fix with your code so that it doesn't mismatch that, because I see that it's quite off. And also the numbers, I could see that in there. That's very good. Yeah, but try to correct that error so that it doesn't just set too high, even when there's no other lower figure to run to for a polygon. And also, actually, you could limit. I think the issue is where you could limit the range of random numbers that the computer can choose from. It's not coming from 0. It can begin from 3, or actually 4 onwards, so that you avoid that. I think you know how to do that, to limit the range of random numbers where it can pick from the computer. Yeah, that is my observation. Otherwise, also the color choices. I don't know why you chose yellow, and to fill the polygon green, and use a maroon pen. Yeah, but also you could hide the turtle after drawing the polygon. It would look better there. Yeah, thank you. That's my submission. Otherwise, good project. Just make it better, and then you'll be there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Teacher Edward. Does anyone have any comments for Marcus? Any other comments? Okay, so something that Teacher Edward said about the color choices, Marcus, me, I would like to object. I think the yellow and the maroon and the green. In my opinion, it looks okay. The problem would be if you had maybe a white polygon with a white pen. It would be a bit hard to see it, but otherwise I think that is okay. And then, so any other comments? So I don't think there is any other comment for Marcus. So we shall move on to the next, who is Elavanya. So Elavanya, please share your screen.
So this is my PowerPoint, my Scratch presentation. My name is Elavan and I'm the QAOC. I'm 7 years old. My school is Gaza Junior School. My theme is Beat the Pandemic with Scratch. My project title is HIV or AIDS and how to stop it. Problem being solved. Rampant spread of HIV or AIDS. Solution to the problem. Abstaining from sex, using condoms, being faithful to your partner. Thank you, Code Academy Uganda and NSC on National Scratch Competition. This is my project. It's about HIV/AIDS and how to stop it. And I want people to know how to stop the spread of it and how you get sick of it.
Hello, I'm HIV. I have infected a body. So this is HIV, which has affected human beings.
Ella, we can't see your screen in Scratch. We are still in the PowerPoint slides.
Okay, this is my project.
Hello, I'm HIV. I have infected a body. So this is HIV, which has affected human beings.
Hello, I never listened to my parents. I wanted to get married, so I got HIV/AIDS. Stay safe.
That's the end of my project. This is my code. This is code. It has when flag click hide, when backdrop switches to Galaxy Show, set voice to squeak, wait 5 seconds and hide. This is Alvarez coding. When flag clicked hide, when backdrop switches to Galaxy Show, wait 9 seconds, say. So this is HIV, which has affected human beings. And this is the girl's coding, that is when flag click hide, when backdrop switches to street light backdrop show, wait 1 second, set voice to tenor, say, hello, I never listened to my parents. I wanted to get married, so I got HIV/AIDS. That's the code of my sprite. Thank you.
All right, that was Ella's project. Any comments coming in? Marcus, did you have something to say about Ella's project? Yes. Any comments? All right, so teacher Barnabas Tayewa.
No, not really.
All right. Teacher Barnabas Tayewa, do you have a maybe a comment on Ella's project? Yes, please go ahead, Mami Lane.
Thank you so much, Teacher Charity.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Ella, for the project. It's one of those, your topic, your choice of topic is good. It's one of those that actually sensitizes and teaches people how to stay safe from HIV and AIDS. And we've had the HIV has been around for some time. It has really affected a big number of people. So this message is really, really timely, and anytime it goes out to the people, it's really good. And for me, my only what made me unhappy in this project, I expected Ella to bring out something else because I've seen this project before. I think it's the one she did for her competition or something like that. I've not been around. I just returned this morning. I wanted to see something different. And maybe I'll ask Teacher Barnabas if maybe that was the class arrangement, that maybe someone presents what she has done before. Yes, and I expected to see something different from the intermediate arrangement. Yeah, so that's, I wanted to see something different from Ella, not presenting something that I've seen before, but it's that doesn't take it away that it's a good project. Yes, I may not know all the sprites and all those things, but yeah, the message comes out well. Yeah, although I wanted to see something different. So Ella, you should have stretched to do something new. Yes, so well done, Ella. So hoping to see more from you. Thank you very much.
All right, so Teacher Barnabas, do you have something to say that? I think a question was somehow directed to you. Okay.
Okay, fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Era's project really demonstrated clear understanding of the Scratch knowledge she has gained. Though, okay, as I didn't know that she had already presented this project, but next time she will do better, because at least there's some evidenced use of the scripts and the sprites, and also background was so amazing. Yeah, she did well. She did well. Thank you.
Okay, so Mami Lane, I hope your question was somehow answered. If it wasn't, yes, still please get in touch with Teacher Barnabas. You can do it in the chat. So
thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. So Elaine Gladys, your hand is up.
I was just saying that, Ella, I liked your project and I loved also the code. Thank you, Ella.
All right, so I'll go over to Teacher Edward. Is Teacher Edward with us? He's not? Okay, so Teacher Diana, do you have something to say about the project?
Firstly, I like her idea of the project. I've not seen that theme or that topic talked about in any of the presentations I've attended. I'm amazed. and I realized it was her project in the competition. I don't know if you also realize, but Ella, that project is really good. It's really good. It's educating people who are even older than you. It is amazing. So please keep it up and do more. The topic is really good. Thank you so much for taking a step of taking on such a topic, which apparently most people even fear talking about. Yeah. So well done.
All right. Yes. So Teacher Diana mentioned something that she has never really seen people take up that topic. I must also say I have never really seen a child do a project on HIV/AIDS. So a nice choice of topic. Elaine Gladys, Mami Lane.
Teacher Diana, Esther.
Okay, Mami Lane, do you still have something to say? Your hand is still up.
Yes.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Teacher Barnabas, for the clarification and the affirmation, and Teacher Diana, Esther. And I'm sorry if my communication didn't come out well. It's the I was saying it's the one she did for the.
I can't hear, teacher.
Marcus, sorry about that. We hear echoes actually from your side, but I could hear so well. So, Mami Lane, please go on. You are still communicating.
Yes, I was saying it's the one she did for the competition. So I saw it, but she has never presented it in the presentations of Code Academy. So that's for clarification. And thank you very much, teachers. Yes.
Yes, you're welcome. Elaine, I think your hand was up again. Did you have something to say? All right. Yes, so like Teacher Diana was saying, yes, so Ella, this was the project you presented for the ENSC. So it was expected that here you would also come up with another project just to show something you have learned in your class after those after the entire class. So that's what we hoped to see. But I'll say something about your, yes, I liked generally, I think it's a nice title, especially after Teacher Dana has pointed out that she has never seen such a project about HIV. That's a very nice choice. And then, so I also, in your project, looking at the code, I noticed that when I saw first the project, then the code later, you could see that the words were not, they came after, is she Avery? Is she Avery? The sprite you used? So she first, the words that are being heard first come, and then that is when we see those words on the screen later, we read them. So Ella, could you maybe fix that? Something there, you probably learned that in your beginners class. If you don't, you can get in touch with your teacher and they will remind you about those concepts. And by the way, we have Discord server. We have a Discord server for Code Camp. So I think I will get the link and post it in the chat for everyone who has ever attended the Code Camp. So over there, you can go and get in touch with any of your teachers, even if you're not in the Code Camp and you do a project. Yes, Ella?
But some teachers are always not online.
Somewhat?
Teachers.
Oh, some teachers. Okay, so Ella, the ones who are online will probably get in touch with you. And even if you want a specific teacher and they're not online, whoever sees it will get in touch with them and they'll get back to you. So I was saying, even if you are not doing the Code Camp, but you still do a project, you're doing a project, you can get in touch with a teacher over there and they can still have a look at your project. That would be nice. All right, so we shall move on to Elaine Gladys. Please share your screen.
This is So this is my Scratch presentation. My name is Elaine Gladys Namteli. My school is Gaza Junior School. I'm 9 years old. The title of my project is Ending School Bullying. Solving the problem. We can solve the problem by telling children bullying friends at school or anywhere they are is bad. Note, what you feed your mind grows in you. The solution to my problem is let us love our children and teach them what you should do in people, because it's bad to bully people and be cruel. Presented by Elaine Gladys Namtebi. My name in Scratch is Outgoing. Thank you, Code Academy Uganda. So this is my presentation.
To reshare.
Oh, let me reshare. So this is my project in Scratch. I've made it. So let me click the green flag. Let's start.
Hello, this story is about school bullies. I'm Ariella, the storyteller. Hello, Davis. Hi, Dump Brain.
Elaine, something I think has gone wrong.
Yes, I'm going to click the green flag again.
Elaine, is your computer sound shared?
Are we going to the library? Or some of you are not coming?
Hello, this story is about school bullies. I'm Ariella, the storyteller. Hello, Davis.
Hi, Dump Brain.
Do not cry, Daniela. Are we going to the library? Or some of you are not coming?
No, I am going home. Buy bookworms.
How was the library, Daniela? It was good. Ruby, I passed the exam because I also passed.
Hey, fools, I never passed the exams. I am going back to primary 7. I am sorry, you two. I'll never bully you again.
We forgive you, Davis.
So that's the end of my project. Thank you for watching. The title of my project is Ending School Bullying.
Okay, so from let me first make some general comments. I think I will come back. I will let people talk. So I think it was interesting. You used the name Ariella. And also towards the end, I think you related the bully to not actually passing the exams. And then the others passed because they were reading their books. So I think it was a nice correlation. So does anyone have any comments for Elaine's project?
Okay, I have a comment that is something you need to clean up in your project. Okay, you see that part where they're saying exams, they talked at the same time. I just saw when Ruby was talking, then Daniela was also talking. They are both talking. I could both hear their sounds. I could hear this one saying, "I also passed," and the other one saying, "I also passed." They were both saying at the same time, so you need to clean up that mess.
Okay, so
Thank
Elaine,
you, Ella.
yes, I hope you got that. Yes, someone is saying in the chat, I couldn't get the project because the sprites were speaking over each other. So I think he meant like speaking at the same time. That is also similar to Ella's project. Okay. Yes, so any other comments about Elaine's project? Yes, any other comments? Okay, yeah, so Elaine, you also have the issue in your project of how the words appear after the person has spoken, and yet you want these things to appear at the same time. So that also, yes, you should fix that. Okay, so if there is no other, okay, yes, Mami Lane, please go on.
Thank you so much, Teacher Charity. Thank you, Elaine, for the project. And just like, I think Elaine and Ella, they decided to do it that way. Yes, but I should thank them for the efforts, and I hope Elaine can consider the comments she has received to improve, the duration when her characters speak, something like that. And however, the first one I saw it, actually for me, I thought it was not a network problem. So I've just learned from you guys that actually she has to change something. So thank you very much, Elaine and Ella. So I think we shall also work on something different that we can share with the teachers later on. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I was going to suggest that in a bit of a joking way, but thank you for mentioning it. So Ella and Elaine are going to come up with projects to demonstrate what they have learned in the intermediate class. Yes, so if there is no other comment, okay, we are going to go on to David in the Python class. So David, please share your screen.
Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, I don't have slides because I've been caught up with exams. But my project is about a turtle game, well, more of turtle races. where whoever whose turtle reaches the home first wins the game. The game is played in a way where each player uses a die to choose a value at random for their turn. The die is represented by a list of numbers from 1 to 6.
Please share your entire screen. I cannot see the file.
That's it. No. Now each turtle is moved by rolling a die. So when I press enter, when I press enter, the turtle moves. Every time it moves by choosing random figures like that until the first turtle to win the race, to reach its home wins the race. Yes, that's my project. Unfortunately, I was rushing. Yes, that would be it for my project.
Okay, so I see 2 turtles. So is the user the one controlling all the 2 turtles, or the other just somehow goes there automatically and then you control one?
Right now I'm here with my sister, but every time I play, when I tap enter, I'm player 1, she's player 2. When I tap enter, the yellow turtle moves. When she taps enter, the blue turtle moves.
All right, I love that. I don't think I've seen a project any student has made that needed 2 players, so I like that. Yeah, so any comments from the audience within? Yes, Teacher Diana, do you have something to say? Yes, Teacher Diana, do you have something to say? Marcus, Joel, do you have anything to say about David's project? Did you see it? Oh, okay.
I saw it, but it's good.
All right. So Marcus, Joel is saying it's good. So Marcus, are you able to create something like this?
Yes.
Okay, that is great. All right. I think Teacher Edward is with us. So do you have anything to say about the project? Did you see it? Okay, so he's not really coming through. But yes, so that's my comment. I like the fact that you had two-player game. That is very nice. All right, so that was it for David's project. Thank you so much for sharing. So we are moving on to Ariella Ivana. So please share your screen. David, success in your exams.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Let me just share my screen. Okay. My name is Ariella Talewaivana. I'm in Gaza High School. I'm 14 years old. My problem statement is boredom. Why the problem? We are locked down in one place and movements are restricted. So most of us were used to moving around and going to many different places and having fun. But now because of lockdown.
Ariella, hold on. Are you in Scratch right now? Your Scratch screen? So we are seeing Scratch. We are not seeing your PowerPoint slides.
Oh, okay. We share.
Okay.
Can you see them now?
Yeah, we can see them.
Yes, I was saying why the problem, we are locked down in one place and our movements are very much restricted. So we have to stay at home and most times people get bored.
Maybe you could start from the beginning since we were not seeing the screen.
My name is Ariella Talemaivana. I am in Gaza High School. I'm 14 years old. My problem statement is boredom. Why the problem? We are locked down in one place and movements are very much restricted. So my suggested solution is that we can use music and games to cope up with our boredom in the lockdown. My project steps are: create a project, add backdrops and sprites, think of a game of your choice, and try to make the game as engaging as possible. Okay. So this is my game. I'm going to start with the code. So when the flag is clicked, let's start from here. My backdrop will switch from whichever backdrop it was on before to this backdrop with hearts, and the crystal will show. Then when the sprite is clicked, it will make a sound. The sound is called collect, and it will change the score. So this is the score. It will change the score by 1. Where if the score reaches 15, then it means that the backdrop is going to change to you win, which means you've won the game, and the crystal will hide. Yes. Okay. So, the crystal also moves in random positions. So you have to be steady and you have to click it immediately so that you can earn points. Yeah. Okay. So it's just going to change like that and make that sound.
I can't hear the sound.
And yes, you need to say you win. I'm sorry about the sound. I'm sorry about the sound, but it just does like a ding sound. Yeah, ding noise. Yes, that's my project.
Okay, so Ariella, were you like going to click the crystal and every time you clicked it, a point increased? Was that it?
Yes.
All right. Yes, so someone was saying they couldn't hear. So the sound, I could hear it from my side. So it was basically a sound like a click. Every time she clicks the crystal, then it would also play a sound. So I realized not everyone is so familiar with the language. A sprite is basically a character in Scratch. When someone talks of a backdrop, then it's just the background, okay? So if you hear someone saying switch backdrop to this, it seems like no student is very interested in explaining that. But so that's basically it in Scratch. A sprite, a car is a character. Backdrop is just that background. Yes, so any comments for Ariela's project?
The project was nice.
Okay, that's from Ella. Yes, Teacher Barnabas, do you have something to say? Okay, so I see other comments are coming in the chat, the thank yous. Any other comments?
Although I could not hear the sound, but I like how the game is simple. Like you just click and it moves and gives you points, and it also goes in a random position.
Okay, yes. Teacher Barnabas, do you have any comment to make on Ariela's game? All right, yes, so.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Irera's project is good. Thank you for working hard and coming up with that project. Though next time can improve it and comes kind of complex. I had someone saying that it's a simple game, but you've tried to hope you've achieved your solution because you're having some fun, which I hope maybe it's killing out your boredom. So you can continue, go ahead and maybe add in some other stuff that can at least make it so fun and so something that at least can give you some creativity and add in more maybe stages as you go on. Yeah, that's what I can say, but thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, yes, so Ariela, I think you could make modifications based on Teacher Barnabas's recommendations. All right, so I think we have looked at the projects of every participant available right now. So I'm going to hand over to Teacher Edward. Jaden, is Jaden with us? Jaden Agaba, are you with us? All right, okay. So over to Teacher Edward.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Charity. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, let me have my video on. Thank you so much, participants, sorry, students that have been in the class for the weekend class. The weekend class that began October, that is also ending today. Then the class that has been in the week, also that is closing off today. Thank you so much for the effort that you've put in to come up with whatever you come up with in your projects. I would commend so much of your work, that you room for improvement, and give a chance to give a review, a general review of the projects that you presented before we close off. I don't know if any parent, the work that has been presented today would love to hear from either all of them here or any of them. Let's see. I have okay. We have Mommy Ella and we have Mommy Andrew. I can't see others. I don't know if you mind to give a general review. Mommy Andrew. Mommy Ella.
Yes, thank you.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Mommy Elaine, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Is Mr. Semple also speaking? I can hear some uncles.
So Edward, I think your network is a bit funny. Yes, but Mommy Elaine is now speaking. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Code Academy Uganda, thank you for mentoring young people. And yes, that we call that, for example, today we are here, we've seen the presentations, but the students have different journeys and they keep learning every other day. So we cannot, based on the 30 minutes presentation, to say, oh, this presentation, you didn't do this. We have journeys. Everyone has a journey, and I've seen several. I've been part of these presentations, and I've seen several students actually learn more and more. They present more and more, and they bring more to the table. So thank you very much for empowering them. So this is a journey. So we keep learning, we keep experiencing, and we also, it also relieves stress. So, when young people are involved, they learn new things, but they also contribute, and we keep learning from them. They have new ideas. The way things are done, or even the way they used to be done, actually things keep changing, and it's the young people to keep changing. They bring in the new language, they modify how things are being done, and their support. Thank you very much. Sometimes I keep in and I see how the progress made. For example, in August, we were in Scratch beginners. Now we've done intermediate, and I can see our progress, real progress. So thank you. And from the different presentations, you can see a variety and different skills exhibited. So thank you to the staff of Code Academy Uganda. We are very, very much appreciative of your work. So, and even the feedback that comes in. So let us use it to, to make things better. So it's the feedback that we get that, makes us strong and able to, to live the change that comes with life. So thank you very much. So we keep learning and we keep going to different levels. We are very grateful. And thank you to the other parents on call. Thank you very much for supporting your children and securing their future. Education is the key. Thank you, teachers on call, and also convey the message to the teachers who are not here. We are very grateful, and we also appreciate when we get feedback from you people on what happens. Sometimes we are not there, but you interact with the students, so you know what goes on. So we are very grateful when you're also able to give us feedback. Thank you very much, Code Academy Uganda. Aluta continua. Have a great weekend ahead. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Mami Elaine. We really appreciate the words. We also appreciate all the feedback we get from the parents. Thank you for always taking time to attend the presentations and every other activity. We really appreciate that. And now that you've just mentioned that, I actually just remembered Elaine had a note she put in her slides. Elaine, what was it? It was something about the mind goes where you feed it. Was it something like that, Elaine?
It said
Can you say that again? You are breaking.
it said what you feed your mind grows in you.
All right. Yeah, I really like, I love that quote. I forgot to mention it. It caught my eye in your slides. What you feed your mind grows in you. So Mami Lane has talked about how it is a journey. And what came to my mind is if it's a journey, that means it's a continuous process. So just because you finished code camp doesn't mean you can now go relax. We have no classes, finally. No, we try to teach at least the coding classes so that this can be an extra, fun activity. If you feel you're not being as creative as you should, you can just go do something in Scratch, something like that, do something in Python, which is why, by the way, the Discord server is there. So if you are not yet in our the Code Academy Discord server, please join it. Let me see if I can get the link again. Please make sure you join it. So you can go ahead and post any projects you want there, help from the teachers, even during this period. Even if you're not in code camp, please make sure you join that Discord server, okay? Yes, so...
For me, it says I should be 13 and above.
Oh, okay. So in case of issues like that, you'll get to me on WhatsApp. Let me also put my WhatsApp number. Yes, so everyone, really, thank you. So back to Teacher Edward to close.
Let's go on.
Okay, so Teacher Edward has left, unfortunately. Anyway, thank you so much. Yes, he talked about how this was concluding the Wicked Code Camp, which started in October, and also the December Code Camp. So really, thank you. I hope that in whatever class you've attended, I hope you really gained more wisdom that you did not know when you were in the previous class. So thank you so much for your presentations today. I always encourage students, to comment on other people's projects and all that, and interact with other people's projects, etc. So please, it's a nice habit, to have when you come and attend another camp and attend another presentation. Also, even if you're not in a camp and you see there is a link for presentations, your friends are going to present, even if you're not in the class, please, you can still take time and come and attend and see what other students have done. Yes, so also I would like to wish you happy festivities. And also for those who are participants in the NSC, please remember that today we are having the award ceremony. It's happening at 3 p.m. It's going to be live on YouTube. A link will be shared shortly before that time. And then also, yes, even if you're not a participant and you want to see what exactly happened, please make sure you tune in. So nice December, nice festivities. Ella, do you have a question? Anything?
Where will the link be shared?
Oh, it will be shared on the WhatsApp groups. Yes, it will be shared on the WhatsApp groups. Yes, so...
It's going to be only on YouTube?
Yes, so parents are going to access it on YouTube. Yes, so you people will access it on YouTube. There will be someone there who will be engaging with you in case you have any questions. That's the communication I got. Okay, in case anything changes, we shall. Yes, Andrew.
Awards, is it a Zoom meeting or for the students, or we have to tune in on YouTube?
Okay, so yes, on YouTube. From the communication I got, it's going to be on YouTube. So the link will be sent. Yes, it will be sent soon. Yes, remember it's at 3 p.m.
Okay,
yes, you're welcome. Okay, so if there are no other questions, then bye and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Teacher Charity.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.